But let's be real here. Patterson does not have a big name, and fantasy owners get smarter and smarter every year. So I am generalizing just like everyone else a little bit. And I don't think this is an easy sell high. I don't see, if we're talking about a 1-for-1 trade, I honestly don't see a great trade, a realistic trade where you can sell Cordarrelle Patterson. I really don't. I mean, who would you get for Cordarrelle Patterson where you would absolutely smash the trade, like accept trade button? You would smash the trade button. Let's draw right now on this podcast. Let's draw a line
This is
in
tough,
the
but I get
sand
you.
to where you would smash the button. Now, would
Kareem
you trade?
Hunt.
You would trade him for Kareem Hunt?
I think Kareem Hunt's better at doing the same exact thing Cordarrelle Patterson's doing, basically.
And what's the difference then? I mean,
I think he's more efficient on a better offense, and you can trust at least.
You can trust Kareem Hunt more.
Right, and Baker's shoulder should, I don't know how that all situation is going to work, but he should defer more, I'm thinking, to shorter routes, handing it off. And Cleveland's good at running the ball anyways. I mean, both running backs get their work.
Val, I'm disappointed in this question, to be honest. Patterson a must start this week. With Ridley out and going against the Jets, this is beyond a must start, right? This is starting to reach elite territory now with Patterson. It's really now how much of an RB1 or wide receiver 1 is Cordarrelle Patterson is really the question. Is he elite or is he good? That's more of the question. Of course, he's a must start with Ridley out. Now, I mean, you were already probably starting Patterson. Now it's like, yeah, you really want to start Patterson. So that's all I really wanted to say is I'm down to sell high on him, and I think Drew, when last time we drew a line in the sand,
I like Kareem Hunt.
It was with Kareem Hunt as well. Was that
I didn't know if you were going to go back. Yeah, that was.
It was Darrell Henderson. Who would you draft Darrell Henderson? And you said I would draft Kareem Hunt over Darrell Henderson.
Right. It was because Akers had just gotten hurt.
Yeah, and that was right after that. You're like, then after Kareem Hunt's taken, then I'd take Henderson. Which
I'm a Kareem Hunt guy this year. I have him 2 redraft leagues, so I'm definitely into that.
It aged just fine. It aged just fine. Kareem Hunt's been winning at least one league for me last week, so that was great. So this has aged well.
Who would you trade him for, though? I would be curious to know.
I need like Antonio Gibson.
Okay.
From him, and I just don't think you can get him because Antonio Gibson was drafted in round 1. David Montgomery would be a great target, but that man's going to miss 5-6 weeks. I don't know if you can afford that. A lot of teams, when you do that, you're too cocky or you're really not thinking, and now you're starting to get out of playoff contention if you do trade for David Montgomery, with his injury. Man, that's just I need too much for Cordarrelle Patterson, and maybe that's because I'm stingy with the trades and too greedy, but I don't see a realistic trade. Maybe you can get Mark Andrews for him, or I don't know. Maybe there's a guy on here, but see, I wouldn't even.
Antonio Brown. Is that too low?
That's way too low. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you rather have Kareem Hunt than Antonio Brown?
Very true. You're right.
Yeah.
That's good correction.
So Kareem Hunt would be. I think that's a great trade. That's a name I didn't think of. I think Kareem Hunt would be a nice even trade and a guy you can rely on more, because I'd rather have a Browns running back than a Falcon.